Hello, everyone, and welcome to XM Cinema. I'm your host, Xavier Mustafa, and today we are discussing House of the Dragon, Season 2, Episode 3, entitled The Red Sewing. But before we get into this episode, I'm going to my co hosts go ahead and introduce themselves.
Hello there. It is I, the sensational Devin Knox here. And how you doing, my good brothers?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Once again, I am the one, the only, the true. Always fight Fletch Malone, once again blessing you by fighting goodness.
All right, guys, let's start with the overall thoughts of the episode. Let's start with Mr. Devin August.
I thought this was a great episode with the sowing the seeds, with the dialogue, with the dragon visuals themselves, uh, and the plot itself, just fantastic. The only negative thing I would give it is the Allison part, but that only lasted like 4 minutes, so that's fine. But other than that, great episode.
I wouldn't even call that a negative part. It was just like a slower part, and it was a little weird, but it wasn't negative in my opinion.
I mean, I know it's setting up for something, so hopefully it's a lot better.
Right,
But
that's what I'm saying. Like it
like
wasn't.
it's
It
set up,
wasn't negative.
bro. Bro, we literally got 90 seconds of her just laying in this pool. I mean, not a pool. Sorry. Pond or whatever it was. But I was just like, if you took that part of the episode, but can could you say like the episode was like that?
As
Other
of
than
right
that,
now,
it was like this. But
next week they're gonna tie it together. They have to. They have to.
yeah, but I see her. She's just at King's Landing on the next song, so
Yeah.
she don't kill herself. So like, what was
Whoa,
her
spoilers, sir.
what?
What?
No,
Said she's
no, she
gonna
doesn't.
kill herself?
No. I don't know if she's gonna kill herself. No. No, it's not spoiler. I'm just saying. Well, the only reason why she was like, "I'm only take one of you," I thought, and the whole in the water thing. I mean, I knew she wasn't gonna kill herself, but I thought like, that was the whole.
I was waiting for like a giant sea creature to just come up and
Yes, no. I thought she wanted to end it. When she was like, "Oh, when we going back, your grace." She was like, "Well, I don't know if I'm ever going back." I was like, "Shut up! You're not gonna do it. Shut up."
no, see, I think she was just tired of the city. Honestly. I think that's all it was. She was just tired of everything that was going on, and I don't blame her.
What
Not
got
my
eaten in
favorite
the
person
middle?
at all, but I don't blame her. Her son basically disowned her.
I do want to let you guys know this is the beginning where we just talked about if we liked the episode or not. We will actually talk about that scene when we get there.
I know it was just that good. It
Yeah,
was just that good, okay? It
you
was
know,
that
it's just
polarizing.
very. But yeah, that's I thought fantastic. Fletch,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Overall, it was easily, if not the best, top two episodes of the entire show.
Yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite episodes. So much drag in this episode, so much dragon awesomeness. This
Now
episode.
I know next week is gonna top it for me personally because I love dragons and we're about to get so many dragons.
See, I don't know.
We're
I
gonna get at least
feel,
six.
I just feel like this
Oh,
episode might let us down. I don't know. Maybe
No,
not.
no, they're
I
not gonna pull a Game of Thrones.
I would actually liked it if they actually ended the series with this episode. Not the series, the season.
No. What?
Because
No, you can't start the third season with a giant dragon war. What? Actually,
that's what all the seasons are gonna be about.
yeah, I think the next episode, me and Xavier were talking about this on Instacast. I don't think it's gonna be the gullet, the battle of the gullet or whatever. I think that's gonna be the first episode of the third season. Uh, yeah, that's what I'm pretty sure. Cause, bro, it's just too fast. Like they gotta show them in peril first.
show who in peril?
Well, do you want me to tell you?
Oh no, no.
All right then, I ain't gonna tell you. But someone's in peril. Someone go save. someone tries to go save that person, and then but we haven't seen nobody in peril yet, so I don't think that's gonna happen. Xavier thing is gonna happen in the final episode. I don't think so.
I'm gonna be so upset if we don't get some sort of dragon fight. I'm gonna be extremely upset. Like I'm may just fly to HBO. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that on recording. I'm gonna stop myself for legal reasons.
We may not get a dragon fight, bro.
So as long as we get one, I'll be okay.
No, we may not get one.
Don't you say that, Ricky Bobby. You don't put that evil on me.
Alrighty, and back to the episode. We started this episode with two epic dragons facing off.
They used to be lovers. Well,
with their riders.
Their riders.
Facing off. And this is pretty cool because you had Rhaenyra with her dragon, Praxis. Right?
No, sorry, right.
And then
honestly, I don't even remember half the dragons' names other than Sea Smoke and Vagar. They're so similar and so confusing.
What are you kidding?
Like now I know Vermithor. I didn't know Vermithor before this episode.
The dragons' names are confusing.
Yeah.
Sir, no, the dragons' names are the only ones that aren't confusing.
How many times have we seen the dragons while their names are being said? Very few, right?
But they're not similar to one another.
No, but I get them confused because I can't put the dragon with the name.
Gotcha.
Because they very rarely say the name and show the dragon at the same time. With people, eventually I'll learn your face and I'll be like, oh yeah, that's them, that's them, that's them.
How do you get them confused?
The people or the dragons?
The dragons. I understand how you get Aegon and Aegon confused. It's the same name. But how you get Vermithor and Sea Smoke? How you get Silverwing and Dreamfire?
Confused may not have been the right word. All right, remembering the dragons' names. Like, because it's been a long time since we've heard the name Cyrax. Like, we've seen the dragon, but we haven't heard the name. Syraxes I remembered because, they've said it multiple times in the past few episodes. Vagar, obviously, you can remember Vagar because Vagar is freaking monstrous.
I think Xavier wants us to move on now. So
we're discussing the show. Jeez.
We haven't even gotten through the first scene yet. We're almost.
We already 10 minutes in, huh?
Okay, this is freeform content, brothers.
We got Rhaenyra. We got Adam of Hall. Rhaenyra's like, excuse me, sir. I am the ruler of the Seven Kingdoms, and you have a dragon that belongs to my house. He's like, listen, I didn't choose the dragon. The dragon life chose me. And he bends the knee and says, here, I'm here at your service.
Facts.
Say, cool. Can you drive your car to Dragonstone? And he's like, I think I can make it.
I'll figure it out.
Then we get a scene from the Red Keep. It is the Grand Maester cleaning up Allison's wound.
Wound.
The same spot where she did to Rhaenyra. That's so, karma. Karma.
Oh, I didn't even realize that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize that.
She was defending her son that got jumped, but okay.
She was defending her son by coming at her with a knife. Bro, you saying that's defending now?
That's not equal.
I mean, if your kids jumped my kids and then you ain't want to do nothing about it, and then you like, oh, it's cool. It's your son lost an eye. It's all good. Then you gonna have a problem. Well, I come at you with a knife, probably not, but still.
Yeah, but see, nowadays there's legal ramifications that you can enact. Then there was. Because you come at someone with a knife over that, you're going to jail.
Yeah, sir. Coming somebody with a knife, that is legally not self-defense. You understand that, right?
unless they have a knife or grater in their hand.
Yeah. She didn't have a knife. She was just literally standing in front of her sons, protecting a woman that says, "No, I'm gonna take that little boy's eye. Come here." and you think that's self-defense? That's great.
Listen, you know my son. There's gonna be some repercussions, no matter if it's legal or not.
Respect. No, I respect that. I respect the hell out of
I respect that too, but understand it's illegal. Yeah, that's
but it don't
so you upset for Rhaenyra.
So you'll sue me for that. I'll sue you for jumping my son, taking his eye out. We just be in court. We just be in Judge Judy, just going back and forth. Hey, it's all good.
I don't think
Yeah, but a child did that though.
Child's still go to court and get sued?
No, they can't. They have no assets. What can a child sue for?
Their parents get sued.
Yeah, you can sue their parents,
yes.
But like
their child, yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but no judge. Stop it. No judge is gonna be like, yo, you like, come on now, stop.
Unless the parents were like, yes, do it.
They're gonna be like, yeah, all 6 of y'all went down there to okay, all right, cool. And then this and then the girl hit the boy, and then all of a sudden his eye coming out. Okay.
The boy hit the girl first.
No, the girl hit the boy. One of the Valerian girls, I can't remember which one.
I'm pretty sure she ran up at Aemon, and Aemon said,
"Nah, did not happen that way." So go watch the scene again. All right, so she tells Sir Rickon that she needs to go on a spa trip, and they leave the castle and do exactly that. We'll just continue to talk about this particular scene. She goes camping for a night. She takes a nice swim. Bran is floating around watching her. I don't know if y'all saw that cameo.
Who?
Bran.
Shut up. It was just a bird.
I don't know who that is.
Bran flies around. He wargs into birds.
No.
You're just assuming. Game of Thrones reference, heard.
Again, you're just assuming, but anyways, go ahead.
Bran broken sees everything. He knows what happens.
But he's not the three-eyed raven yet. There's another three-eyed raven, bro. But
he is the three-eyed raven. Yeah, the three-eyed raven now, so he can go back and see that.
Yes, but the guy he learned it from, the old white dude with the beard and everything, the three-eyed raven, how about him? Could it not be him? You're just always Bran.
He can see too, but I'm pretty sure it's Bran because I want it to be Bran.
Exactly, because you won't.
At least he said it that time.
The other guy doesn't seem as creepy as Bran will be. All right. Anyway, we're back at King's Landing, and we see the two gentlemen that were put on the King's Guard by Aegon being stripped of their cloak and being sent to the wall. They're being accused of starting the riot, which
they did.
I don't believe is true.
What? The people didn't get violent until old buddy cut bro's hand off. The dude, and you look.
They were already coming at her though. That's why he grabbed her and they chopped his hand off.
No, but if you go back and watch, that dude was helping her up. Go back and watch it again. After she fell, he was a common dude, but he was literally helping her up. And then the guy chopped his hand off. And then everyone started hissing at him and then coming at him. They were being peaceful. Just, They
were upset, but they weren't violent.
Were they being peaceful before or after they hit the Queen Dowager in the face with a fish?
You mean the Queen of the Fish?
I mean, that was absolutely hilarious. But I mean,
it's not violent.
Yeah, no, but
that's very hostile. What are you talking about?
Hostile, yes. Violent, no. Two different things.
Bro, go watch the scene back. She was already on the ground level. There was already people on the ground level. Why didn't they swarm? Because it wasn't that
attacked in the face by. It's already a bad situation. They already attacked her with a projectile.
I wouldn't call that.
That's why she said, sheathe your sword, because they're making the situation worse.
And then fast forward, somebody's grabbing her and they chop her hand off. That's
right. No. She said that after they chopped this. No. They said that after he chopped his hand.
Yeah, she said it like as soon as he chopped his hand off. She yelled no or stop or something like that as he went to do it. And then she yelled, "Sheathe your swords!" And then everyone got pissed and they forced her through the crowd.
When the event, Aemon sends him to the wall. Now, my question that I'm going to propose to you guys is he sending them to the wall basically for their crimes, or is he doing it just to get rid of Aemon's people?
Well,
Because he's already kind of, let me finish, because he's already kicked a bunch of people off his council. He already wants Otto Hightower to come back and be his hand of the king. So do you think it's column A or column B or all of the above?
B.
All of the above.
I think it's B.
I mean, they were also bad at their jobs too, so.
Yeah. It might be more B than A, but it is both.
I mean, yes, they're idiots, but I mean, that's still no reason to send them to the wall.
What? Yes, it is.
They're stupid.
Huh?
Because they're stupid and their friend put them in a position they shouldn't be in.
Yes, they're absolutely
punished.
stupid.
Go to the wall where you can have no children and be cold all the time.
Why would you want them protecting you? Why would you want stupid people protecting you?
I think what Xavier is saying is he could have just fired him. He didn't have to like send them to
No,
the
but
wall.
this is firing in the Game of Thrones. It's either death or the wall. There is no, you can't be a common person. You can't be a poor dude after this. You either get or you can go to Essos. You can do the Jorah Mormont treatment, but you also got to betray your family if you do that. So the wall, you do it. It's like exile without betraying your family. Essos is exile with betraying your family.
You'll have to explain to me how you can get exiled and betray your family after we stop recording.
Because you're leaving. He did wrong. He's supposed to stand up for justice. It's like he ran away from his court date. That's what that.
Oh, that's what Essos would be.
Yeah. He moved to Essos.
Okay.
And then if he stayed the court date, the punishment would just be go to the wall, live out your days after war. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
All right. While these two are being stripped of their cloaks and being sent to the wall by the King Regent Aemon Targaryen, we get Jasper Wild talking with Laura Strong, and basically they're talking about what's going on with the kids, and Jasper says, hey, I've heard this information that Sea Smoke was flying around with a writer. They talk about. Devin August, you're gonna tell me with this one because I always get them mixed up. Raina's experience with trying to
you right.
getting eaten by Sea Smoke. He asks, does he know who the writer is? He doesn't know. He's like, why are you going to take this to Aemon? He's like, no, I'm going to tell you because, you're the master whisperers. Figured you might want this information. He's like, we're just going to keep that to ourselves for right now. I thought we lost you for a second.
I thought I lost you for a second too. I thought my computer shut down because it was dying. But yeah, it's on 100%. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Any thoughts about that scene?
Yeah. Was this smart by Laris? I thought he should have. I mean, I get it. He doesn't like him, and I get it. He doesn't like Aemon, and I get that he may not trust it. But now, Aemon gonna be like, I know you knew something, and he did know something.
I'd never heard any word of this, Your Grace.
You can't lie twice.
You can lie as many times as you want.
That's how you lose your head in the Game of Thrones.
Until you get caught, you can lie as many times as you want. Tell me I'm wrong.
He finna die.
I mean, I don't disagree. But until you get caught, you can lie as many times as you want.
All right, Black. Wow. Back on Dragon.
Wow.
Wow.
I mean, it is
wow.
But back on Dragonstone, Rhaenyra comes back with Adam Paul, and you notice that what is his name? Bartimus, maybe.
Who?
You notice he's been drinking a lot lately since Rhaenyra slapped him in the face.
Oh boy. Yeah, his weird name. What's his name? Uh, he got like a Piper name type name. But yeah,
Like
that,
Camilla Martin meter. I don't know. I just said something with a bunch of M's.
But yeah, they found out that this person is, part of the Sea Snakes crew, and he doesn't know who it is at that particular point in time. Luke, hold on, don't tell me. Jacaerys is like, "Where's the queen?" They was like, "Oh, she's not gonna be here," and they continue to have their meeting without her. Because what is she doing? She is in her library, trying to look up some more people with Targaryen in their blood. Massaria is basically like, listen, you can look for that, but I used to work in the whorehouse, so I can find out who
In the pleasure house, sir.
pleasure den in the bowels of the pleasure.
Pleasure den is
I
fine.
don't know
It's accurate.
It's one of the
I
greatest
get
high
it. In
tower
the
lines.
bowels of the pleasure den.
One of the greatest Otto Hightower lines of all time.
No, second greatest. Come on now. He said trifling. And then no. Stop
Trifling.
it. He said no. He called his grandson trifling. No, that was the greatest high tower line ever. Trifling.
She's like, listen, I used to work in the whorehouse. I used to see people come there all the time. Targaryen's got all kind of babies out there.
She said, I know a whole generation, fam. What's up? You need
She said at least 40 known to me.
And Rhaenyra is very, very happy about this because she's like, yeah, let's get these bastards. But I can tell you someone who's not happy about it. Her son. Her son is hot about this because he's like, oh, excuse me, we're recruiting bastards now.
Brother.
I know I'm one, but
Yo, I love that face.
question.
He said, "Bomb girl." She said, "Sir."
He's like, listen, I know I'm a bastard, but listen, you legitimize me, so if you make these other people dragon riders, that don't make me special no more.
Which I still don't see. I don't agree with that, but
what?
I don't agree with that statement with the just because she's making them dragon riders doesn't legitimize him any less.
Yes, it does. So he's saying the only claim that he had to say that he was a true Targaryen is that he can be a dragon rider. Even though he's a bastard, he's a highborn and all that because he got a dragon. But now, since all these bastards about to have dragons, ain't nothing gonna be special about that. People gonna be like, he gonna be like, as soon as she died, and then he about to take the throne. People gonna be like, well, I got a bigger dragon, and I got Targaryen blood. I want to take the throne. Like, what happens if Hugh Hammer's like that?
Then you just Dracarys him.
No, but his dragon bigger. He gonna Dracarys him first. Vermithor bigger than Vermin. No, Vermithor is the second biggest dragon.
Yeah, size-wise. Yeah, I'm not saying that, but he may not necessarily be first. You're gonna see Vermithor coming a lot sooner than you gonna see Jace's dragon coming.
I'm saying Jace has an absolute point.
I didn't say he doesn't have a point. I said I don't agree with it.
How you not agree? Okay. Okay.
I mean, never mind. I'm gonna be called a hater if I say that. Anyway,
you are a hater, but you're right. This is 1,000% her fault. So go ahead and say it. No, go ahead and say it. You can play the little thing. Watch. You gonna play the thing. Watch.
Right. Is my true-born grandson. No more than the second son of Driftmark.
My house survived the doom. 1,000 tribulations besides. And God's be damned. I will not see it ended on the account of this. Say it. Her children are bastards! And she is a whore.
So, But hey, you know, you unfortunately you got to suffer the consequences when you do stuff like that.
Well, Emmons gonna die
Fortunately,
eventually anyway. So
now Jace has to feel a certain way, and you know I feel bad for the kid, but you know he'll be all right.
I mean, honestly, get over it, kid. Get over it. You want to win this war? You want to survive? Get over it.
All right, let's talk to one of the most fantastic scenes in this episode. We go back to Heron Hall, and at Heron Hall we get Miss
Dialogue wise.
Lord. I'm sorry.
You said one of the great scenes, dialogue wise. Yes, this was fantastic, but like visually wise, I have to disagree. But I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So back to one of the great scenes in this episode.
Dialogue.
We get Oscar Tully arriving at
Bro.
Heron Hall with all the House Lords, and he has a conversation with Damon at first, and he's like, you know, okay, cool, yeah, you here, so let's get this army together and go. And he's like, hold up, pump the brakes, my friend. People don't like you. They don't like
People
what you're
hate
doing. So I don't know how this is gonna work, but let's go ahead. They go, they're all talking with all the other lords. Everybody kind of says their piece. You know, there's one house that has a problem with Oscar Tully being so young. Apparently, he's younger than his sons. And then people bring up the Brackens and the Blackwoods and their little situation. And William Blackwood is like, hey, you know, we got the guy that did this, and you know, and his son. And so in fantastic fashion, Oscar Tully basically puts Damon in his place. It basically almost in front of everybody, kind of in front of everybody, but kind of on the side at the same time.
Oh no, that was in front of everybody.
There was one point where he called him Prince Damon, and he was like King, and he walked up to him. He's like, "You want my army or not?"
Amazing. Oh me, he getting. I'm
He
like, bro,
definitely
you
made
in
an
school?
enemy out of Damon though.
Oh me,
For
you,
sure.
you in school by a 14-year-old fam. Sit on down. You getting out
Like,
politics.
definitely made an enemy in Damon. They might be temporary allies, but as soon as this war's over, he's gonna come for that kid.
He's like, listen, you know, my grandsire bent the knee to Lord Viserys when he announced Rhaenyra as his heir, so he's going to honor that. However, William Blackwood, you can't just do what you want to do, and so Damon, I'm going to need you to chop the head off of your most trusted ally here, and Damon does it because he needs an army.
Uh, First of all, look, I knew he was gonna do it, but my goodness, my man did not hesitate once a bit. He did not think it over. Like, bro, this man pledged his whole life to you.
He did hesitate for just a moment. He pulled the sword out.
I swear it
He's
seemed like he had that little Joker smile as like it was coming up. Like
yeah, like I
happening?
could like see the process in his head going. Like he pulled it out. He was like,
Yo, as soon as see, I feel like he wasn't even like he was listening, but he wasn't even like understanding that he talking about death until Sir Simon was like, "Oh God," he was like, "Oh God," or "Oh dear," or something, and then he like came to, he was like, "Oh, what really? Oh, I mean, I guess okay."
I mean, he did work for whatever.
He said, "Sir, so all I need to do is kill this man, and you gonna give me my army if you don't."
Done. Son. Schnick.
All right, so basically off camera, we see that we'll assume that William Blackwood got his head chopped off. Then it instantly flashed back to.
No, you know he got his head chopped off.
But no, I'm just saying, like, it was weird. There was right after another. So maybe it could have been, maybe the dream. Maybe he didn't chop his head off.
No, there's no way that scene was a dream because we've seen them all outside of dreams.
Like I'm 90% sure he got his head chopped off. I just don't know why in Game of Thrones they just didn't show it, but I mean, I guess they figured it's a lot of death in this episode. They didn't want this episode to be rated NC-17, so maybe that was it.
For real, they had
This
humans
show is
looking
already
like mozzarella
NC-17.
sticks. So yeah,
What?
Later in the episode, looking like what y'all, one bite mozzarella sticks. Remember Thor? No.
I didn't. All I heard was mozzarella sticks, so I was confused.
We'll get there. All right.
I mean, he dipped them in the Dracarys and then just ate them.
Deep fried. Yeah, no, I feel you. I get it now. I just didn't hear what you said.
We get to a scene where Damon, of course, hallucinating again. He sees Viserys, who is all in his end-of-life makeup.
He's in his maggoty makeup. All right.
He's sitting there holding the throne, and he tells Damon, "I never wanted it." He basically says, "The long and short, heavy is the head that wears the crown." And he was like, "Do you still want it?" So the question I pose to you guys is, at this point, I don't think Damon wants it no more.
I don't think Damon wants it either.
Yep. I think the
He's
dream.
like, I got in over my head here.
The dreams worked.
Yeah, I think this is definitely getting him to the place where he is going to be that, I won't say side piece, that right hand for Rhaenyra.
Yeah.
The true king consort to the people.
Yeah, he's accepting his role. I think that's what this whole Harrenhal thing was about, courtesy of Alice Rivers.
Facts.
Who is in fact real.
Yep. We got that confirmed last episode. But yep, she's real.
I don't remember when we brought it up last week or not, so I figured I'd bring it up just in case.
We go back to the Red Keep. King Aegon is going through physical therapy with the Grand Maester. It's going, I guess, good as he's actually out of bed and moving around, but it doesn't go well for long. Loras comes, and Loras basically tells him, "Hey, you're doing great, buddy, but I need you to hurry it up."
I know you're going as fast as you can. Go faster.
So what I'm loving about this whole Loras thing is Loras, tried to get on Aemon's good side. Aemon called him a toad and that he would not be his hand. Now he's on Aemon's side, telling the story about how he was born with his foot twisted up and all that good stuff. Now he's trying to just basically always trying to position himself. He is definitely, I think, Devin August, you said this, the little finger of this season. Except I feel like Loras is more well, he is as sneaky as Littlefinger, but I feel like go ahead.
He's a little finger, and Varys is Massaria. Massaria is Varys for sure.
I can see that. Oh, these are Game of Thrones character flights.
Well, you cut me off, Xavier.
Well, except for the sex part, because Varys has no.
All right.
So
anyway,
it's the same.
Xavier, next time, let me get my line out, okay?
Oh, sorry.
Jeez. The only thing I have when I'll talk about Game of Thrones.
How about you just keep
No.
I'm going to rewind a little bit. We get Adam of Hall standing in the room that Rhaenyra gave him, and you can tell like it's the first time he's ever been in a room that nice. He's greeted by his papa.
He came home with that milk.
Random guy he doesn't know because he shouldn't know, but does know. And yeah, anyway. And he basically says, "Good job," and give him a pat on the back.
It was literally what he did.
Oh, me. He said, "Well done."
Yeah, bye.
Damn, sir.
And you said, Papa came home with the milk. He's even worse because, like, when most papas leave with the milk and never come back, they leave town.
Now, see, I don't even feel like it's Papa coming home with the milk. It's like Papa dropping the milk on the porch and then ringing the doorbell.
That's where I was getting. Like usually when papas leave to go get milk, they leave town to go get the milk. They don't come back. This man went into town to get the milk, came home, dropped it off, and was like, all right, cool, see you later, bye.
Oh God, no! Oh God, he called me. Hey, son, the milk is on the porch there, so just open the door.
I'll be back in a couple hours.
We get Corliss seeing his other son, or bastard son, whatever you want to call
The
him.
one he truly loves, he gonna spill the tea with, because he took like, I'm like, bro, what? Why didn't you do this for that one? You over here, talking about his mama and stuff. You bogus.
Because they have two different moms, don't they?
You know what's kind of funny about this
Hey,
whole
mama.
thing is, remember last season he had that whole conversation with Damon about them being second sons?
Yep.
And then here it is, he treats his own second son like crap.
Okay. I mean, yes, he did treat him like crap until this episode. I mean, he made him his second, but how about his third son? Just F his third son, but I mean, his third son does have a dragon, so.
I mean, if you count all of them, yeah, I'm just counting the illegitimate ones.
Oh, Lanor. I forgot about Lanor.
But yeah, so
Rest in peace.
I guess he is treating his second son well, I guess.
Yeah, he's treating his second son well. It's not his third. So
He tells Alan that, listen, I need you to get some ships together. I need you to find, your most trusted people. The queen is going to have a message that she needs to be sent out. I'm trusting you to get it done. By the way, the queen has found a new rider of her dragons, and it is your brother. And I think this was kind of him filling out, if Alan had any other motivations, and he's like, well, my brother, he always wanted to, I don't want to say have purpose, but he always wanted to find his purpose in life. He was like, I'm cool doing what I'm doing. I am salt and sea.
Ding, ding, ding. I think that rang the bell in that head. He was like, somebody I tried to make heir told me I should find somebody that's salt and sea. I think they're just planting this seed in this head to make Sir Alan heir to Driftmark.
Which means we're gonna have a big uproar in season 3.
Why?
In the show, not like IRL.
No, I mean, but why in the show? Ain't nobody heir to Driftmark.
Well, right, but he's gonna claim this bastard son out of nowhere and make him heir.
Legitimize him. He's gonna legitimize him.
Regardless, everyone's gonna know that he's been a bastard for the past 25, however many years.
To be honest, like, I don't even understand why it still even matters to Corliss, because his wife knew, and that's the most important person in his life. He's not going to be in any danger or anything by revealing that he has bastards out there. It's not like he's the king or the queen or anything like that, where that could mess up anything. Like, just go ahead and tell everybody. Yep, that's my boy. Got a dragon.
I feel like after this long of, I feel like it's just because he's put this much effort into hiding it for so long. And now people, like, if he reveals it, people will be like, what else did you lie about or cover up? That's what I would think.
That, and just because, like, the whole, also Ned Stark thing. That's why it's hard for Ned Stark to call so-and-so his bastard, because, he's so honorable and noble, wouldn't cheat on his wife. And, I don't think he wants that remembrance that he cheated on Rhaenys, that, at least twice. I mean, probably more than twice. But
he didn't cheat more than twice.
Facts, but I'm just saying, at least twice. Every time seeing them, just remember he ain't a good man like that. Maybe that's why he ain't saying.
I'm telling you, like, I told Devin August this on the Instacast. I said Corliss is that guy when the son gets signed or gets drafted to the NFL, NBA. He's like, "That's my son. That's my boy." And they'd be like, "Who are you?" I'm your daddy.
I don't know you. Security.
Oh, you handed a king now. You want to be my daddy because I got a dragon. Okay.
Security.
All right.
Security.
Back on King's Landing. Masaria's agent is given a message, and she gives that message to some people, and then she starts going around. Or she reads it, burns it. She goes around. She starts whispering to people. What I thought was really weird about this scene is like every time she was talking to somebody, it seemed like there were people watching her.
Yeah.
So I wonder if she's not going to be too long for this world. Because we know Lars has people everywhere.
Oh, the
Yeah,
handmaiden.
Mm-hmm.
Some of that. Yeah. I mean,
And not only that, is she walks around with this very, very nice red cloak everywhere she goes. Like she stands out as it is.
yeah, and like she's known. Like I think Oath says it, or no, the friends of Oath the White says it. Oh, her, because I think he's
her
like, oh, how do
handmaiden
you know?
herself is spreading the word. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, oh, how do you know? That's really her. Oh, her handmaiden's here. Like, bro, she famous now. Like, you really gonna be out here like that? Out here in the
I
flea
feel like
bottle
they
like
don't
that?
care. I feel like they don't get that this is. I feel like to them this is an all or nothing move, and if it doesn't work, they know they're gonna lose.
Look at Team Green.
So
Team Green gonna hang her for 30 some days up there with the
Well,
Met catcher.
yeah, I'm not saying that. I'm saying like Team Black overall, like it's a sacrifice they're willing to make because this is no pun intended. This is a massive gambit.
so the message is, hey, we were there sent that DoorDash over the other day, right? She has a posting on Indeed. I need you guys to log in and apply for it if you have any Targaryen heritage.
If you even think you do, come on down.
Right, just go ahead, put it in the app. We'll check everything out. We'll let
Guaranteed
you know.
interview.
Good. Right, and if you're good, the boat will be here at the hour. What do they call it? The hour of the owl, I think.
The hour of the bat
Hour of the bat.
when it was
That's
dawn.
that's yeah, that's earlier. The wolf is like 4. The bat I thought is like 11 or 12, something like that.
Yeah,
Earlier.
this
No
felt
way,
like
the
it's
sun
2.
was up.
Huh?
The sun was up, and bats are nocturnal.
Yeah, that's why I think it would be midnight something.
I think it'd be
But the
right.
sun was up.
I feel like right when the sun is going down, maybe. That'd be
Yeah,
It,
maybe that.
to me, it looked like sunrise more than sunset.
No, that's just the hour of the wolf.
So you gotta let me know. Are Oath's friends good friends or bad friends? I feel like they were like, hey buddy, you gotta go do this. This is gonna be awesome. Or is it one of those things where it's like, my friends get me in trouble all the time?
I feel like it
Nah,
was a little bit of both. Because if it goes well, they can be like, yo, I know that guy. And if it didn't go well, they can be like, well, problem solved.
well, to be honest, I felt like this was them being like, look, I've known this man for how many years? He's said all this time he's a Targaryen. He said all this time he could be a dragon rider. And look at
Let's
this
see
very
it.
opportunity. So yeah, if I was them, I would be peer pressuring the hell out of that man to do it. I'm like, bro, you've been talking. I thought you've been talking all that shit about you, this Targaryen. Well, go there, Targaryen. Go surveys all over.
Yeah, it's funny in the world
Survive
where
for Dracarys, sir.
it's funny because in a world where it feels like you can't trust people at all, like it really seems like they were legit, kind-hearted people just trying to pump their boy up. So
Yeah,
that was kind of sweet.
yeah, no, yeah. I don't think it
There
was
was
out.
one. I don't remember which guy it was, but one of the guys he was like, "And claim a dragon." I feel like he was the one that was like, if there was any negative peer pressure, it was from him.
Then we get Hugh Hammer with his wife, and from the episode that we last seen his daughter.
Yeah, we didn't even see.
What?
Hugh Hefner was in this episode.
Hugh Hammer.
Hugh Hefner. I
No,
thought he was dead.
no, go ahead.
I'm confused. What just happened?
I thought Hugh Hefner was dead.
No, not you, Devin August.
Uh-huh.
But did I mess something up? What happened?
Huh?
Oh, so we get Hugh Hammer and his wife. We found out at this point the daughter has passed away. I guess we really don't know at what point. A lot of people are speculating when he was carrying her and they were trying to leave King's Landing. Some people are speculating that she died like shortly, like really shortly after, like they didn't make it home type situation.
That would make sense.
I mean, she looked terrible. She looked she looked white, and yeah, I don't
Wow.
even think she was white. She
Wow.
looked white.
Wow.
Hammer,
Depends.
Hammer was like, I got to do this. She's like, listen, I lost my daughter. I also don't want to be a widow.
Don't blame me. Don't blame me. I
He was
do
like, I got to go. He's like, I got to be the very best.
it.
And no one ever was.
Gotta get me a dragon over at Dragonstone.
Da-da-da.
I'm gonna get on the boat and sail throughout the night and watch everybody around me get murdered. No, okay, we'll get to that. All right.
With the power that's inside. Dragon Ball.
Gotta catch me one. Okay, so we get to back to Dragonstone. All these people get to Dragonstone. They don't even get like a welcome ceremony, a feast, or nothing. They get down, they get there, and it's time to get to business.
They get a little tutorial. What are you talking about? She was like, "This is Vermithor. He's Bronze Fury. Y'all about to ride him now. Ready? And let's go this way." They got a little tutorial.
Before that
They said
happens,
guaranteed interview. They didn't say it was going to be pleasant.
before that happens, though, we get Rhaenyra talking with the oh god, I said I was gonna remember their names. The Dragon Keepers. And they're like, listen, we already got a bastard on the dragon. Not really cool with that. Definitely want the, definitely want the other bastards on dragons. And they're just basically saying, you know, these dragons, last bit of magic from old Valeria, this is disrespectful. We are protesting. We out of here. And they
That's
all
essentially what they said.
First of all, the person that they were talking about was Sir Darkland, okay, not Jace. All right.
I think Xavier was referring to Alan.
Who?
Adam,
whatever. The brother that got the dragon. I think that's who Xavier was.
I thought they were more talking about Darkland because they were involved with that. They weren't involved in Sea Smoking Adam.
They brought up Darkland, but I think that also Adam kind of pushed him over the edge.
Like, but the Adam thing happened without them. That's why I think, like, why would they mention that? Because he flew to Driftmark by himself.
That's fair. I don't know.
So she addresses the group of people and she tells them like how important this is and how, you know, this can be life-changing for them. The attack on her life has left her scarred and deformed. And oh no, she didn't say that. But she basically says, yeah, I worked Star Wars into it.
She's hot, bro. What do you mean scarred and deformed?
And she's going to and Vermithor is not a happy dragon, but that's gonna be the first one we go with. So come on down and gonna have a group interview.
He seemed pretty happy to me. I don't know. When Rhaenyra calmed it down, he seemed pretty cool. When she put his hand on the hand and they both closed their eyes together, I was like, I want him.
That was a really cool moment.
Like, yeah, I was like, I want him.
Yeah, that was like one of those, like, even though it's not her dragon, she was still like, listen, I got you, boy. I got you. I'm not going to put you with the bad guy. I promise, buddy.
He said, you get to pick, buddy, okay?
Petting his giant snout.
But we need to join this war now, buddy, okay? So you find a rider for me, okay? You do this for your queen. And Vermithor was probably like, yes, ma'am, amen. All right.
And then as soon as she takes her hand off, he's like, ooh, snacks.
Because first of all, not even you, Xavier, can hate on that shot. As soon as she turned around, I mean, that was fire.
As soon as Rhaenyra turned around?
Yeah, that shot of Vermithor right behind her.
Oh, it was sick.
Yeah, why would I hate on that?
Because it's Team Black.
Loves to hate on Rhaenyra.
First of all, I haven't hated on Rhaenyra this entire episode.
That's actually fair. I'll give you that. You haven't.
So simmer down now.
I mean, no, you did jump when I agreed that she was at fault in J-State.
Yeah, that doesn't count though because you agreed. That doesn't count. You agree.
But I didn't go in on her. But basically, so she turns around and she's like, listen, the time for talk is over. It's time for the dragon to talk. And she said,
Happy Hunger Games.
All right, that was probably your. All right, that was good.
she goes to the second level with Masaria. And I thought Jace was up there too, but it was definitely.
He ain't part of it.
I thought he was down there though with Adam.
Honestly,
Adam
like,
didn't make it
gave
upstairs.
him-
Jace didn't make it upstairs.
No,
but-
Baylor was down there with them.
Yeah, Baylor was down there with her.
Yeah, Jace wasn't there.
Jace didn't want part of it.
even though this was Jason's idea, kind of. But okay.
No, his idea was to put noble people,
Yeah.
not bastards.
Same thing. People on dragons.
Honestly, though,
I get
that
what you're saying.
shot,
Just up was to get people on dragons.
that shot though, where Rhaenyra walked up to the second floor, like it legitimately gave me which one was it? Catching Fire. It was either Catching Fire or Mockingjay Part 1, but Catching Fire, I think. The scene where Katniss in Hunger Games, like they weren't paying attention to whatever. They're all on that little like second floor tier, and she shoots the arrow straight through the apple in the pig's
That was
mouth.
the first movie.
You know what it gave me?
Oh, it was the first movie. You're right.
You know what it gave me? Twilight with the Venturi.
Yeah.
When they're looking over like all smug.
Yeah, that's the exact scene when they walk up to the balcony.
Even though
I
they
would
weren't
never
smug.
remember Twilight.
Like Rhaenyra did have some concern, and I get it because Vermithor, when the first person was given to him, like first of all, I thought they were gonna let them go up, one at a time, see if it works. They get your cars, okay, next person up.
Not the whole group.
I didn't think it was gonna be a group interview.
Yeah.
And
Well,
so
you think it was one-on-one? You think the dragon was gonna take order and be like, okay, no, not you, Jakars. Next, Jakars. Next.
So I'm gonna give props to this gentleman who I don't even think we get a name for. He comes all the way out the back.
How about ugly? Let's call him ugly, because what
He was ugly.
Oh, let that man. He was probably just born that way. Let that man.
That don't mean he ain't ugly.
His life.
Hey,
Maybe that's why he jumped up first. Because people be keeping
I
him on
would
his life.
too.
Yo, Vermithor took one look at that man and said, ew. Woo.
Vermithor hesitated for a while though. It looked like he was considering him.
Yeah, because he was like, what is that? He said, what? He said, why the left side? He said, why the left side's face here and the right side's face over here?
Brother, you're talking about this. I was thinking like this. Like one eye was higher than the other by a solid inch and a half.
He was here.
Like it was a solid inch and a half difference. His eye was where my eyebrow is. His other eye was where my cheekbone is. Like, Hunchback of Notre Dame looking eye.
You guys are wild.
He said, Dragon. Oh.
So here's my thing, and I think I said this when they tried to do the thing with Darkland, right? I was like, listen, as soon as I see that light in the back of their throat, I'm running. But here with Vermithor, it came so fast. I was like, yeah, it was no way he was finna live.
Oh no,
it burned him and like 3 people that was around him. Everybody started freaking out. People trying to leave. You got the guards trying to keep him in, but of course, it's not enough of them. Vermithor is knocking people off.
Oath gets knocked off. My bad. I'm sorry.
What? Huh?
No, I'm so sorry. To step on your toes. I'm so sorry.
So as Devin August says, Oath gets knocked off. He grabs the lantern. He hauls butt into the darkness. And then you just get everybody. It's just everybody just getting massacred, just genocide of all of these poor bastards, literally. And finally we get Hugh Hammer. He finds this girl hiding behind a rock. and he tries to help her out. There was a part where Vermithor was about to eat her or dragon fire, and he's like, hey, I'm over here. And he's in front of Vermithor, and he's like, let's go.
He's I'm ready.
Do your worst. And Vermithor was like, what?
I took that personal.
You ain't afraid of me? You cool. People dab me up.
Yo,
Okay,
okay,
hey.
okay, I don't know how many times you guys seen it, but like, not only is that an amazing shot, him standing there in Vermithor's face, but I watched it again. If you notice, you can see Rhaenyra in the back. Watch it.
Oh yeah,
great shot, just amazing. And this was the best scene. I know what you said earlier. Oscar Tully. No, this right here, best scene. Oliver Vermithor. Jakar is eating people. Best scene.
For me, this was number one with Hefner and Vermithor. Number two was with the kid. I forget his name. What are you doing with that thing? Anyway, number three was when Vermithor. Jesus. Number three was when Vermithor first like showed up. You just saw like the outline of his head, and then all of a sudden it's just like.
The dragons coming out of their parking spaces to get picked up.
Always a great scene.
To get picked up by their drivers it's always amazing.
Oh God, she said that click. She said, baby.
Literally, she's like, bring me my car. Bring me my car, valet.
Come here,
on the Instacast yesterday, I said, yeah, when Nara just got up to the in front of the ledge, was like, doo-doo, Vermithor.
See, like, I'm thinking in a parody, it would be hilarious if, like, because, you know, they're looking for dragon riders, right? She calls Vermithor, someone hops off Vermithor, like, here's your car. It'd be hilarious.
How to park your dragon. All right. So, yeah, like Devin said, Rhaenyra sees all of this. She's happy that at least one person lived.
Yeah.
And what was kind of cool about this episode is like we literally got about 20 minutes before all this happened, and I said they're not going to have enough time to do all of this.
And
like we got 2 dragons that need to be claimed. Like, how are they going to do this in 20 minutes? They took about a good 15 minutes with this whole thing with Hugh Hammer and Vermithor, which was awesome. And like Devin August said, the shot with him standing in front of him, like the way Hammer was even standing, like I was like, I want to be that man's friend. Like he just BA, just the way he stood there, like in front of him, like what?
And I don't know how many people watched the extended director. He said that took them 9 days to do with the still camera or whatever. That's crazy. Doing that for 9 days.
That's wild.
That's
unbelievable. Wasn't it after like 1 day of training or something?
Yeah, after 1 day of training, that 15 minutes took 9 days. That's insane.
That's wild.
So I'm like, okay, we're probably just gonna get him today. We'll probably get, Ulf maybe another day. Nope. Fast forward, Ulf then wandered his way into a cave.
I thought that was the stupidest thing ever.
Thank you.
Like,
so stupid.
Like I literally thought that as I saw it.
Go deeper into this mountain. What are you
That's
doing?
Full of dragons. That's known to be full of dragons.
What are you doing?
Dumb.
What's funny about it is when you walked into the room, you see the dragon in the back. You see the wings.
Right. That's amazing.
He didn't step on the eggs.
Yeah. A lot of people
I thought he
insane about this on the internet. Like, guys, it's a whole dragon egg. Relax. Like, even if he did step on it, it would still survive. Like, I don't understand how imaginary dragon egg
I don't know. He stepped on a dragon egg and it was still like the soft gushy. It would have probably.
Yeah, I thought it was a dead creature's eyeball that he stepped in.
No,
I thought it was like
just a pocket. Yeah, it's a pocket to heat the egg. He stepped on the pot and he stepped in between the 2 eggs. He didn't step on an actual egg.
I didn't even see the eggs because I like kind of cringed when I thought it was an eyeball. I was like, oh. I don't know. Just that thought was gross. The squelch. I hate that sound. That type sound. I hate it.
And then behind him, we hear the thumps of a dragon and the roars, and he turns around, and the dragon's like, "I'm going to play with you," and kind of bumped him to the ground and kind of nuzzled him a little bit, and then they're like, "Let's be friends."
He says, "Super push, not that effective. Super push into my
Like,
dick."
it was literally like what my cats do when they want pets. They just like push up against my leg. I'm like, all right, cool, pet, get out, get away, go, bye. Can't do that to a dragon.
So I kind of feel like these dragons, for the most part, they have the personalities of their writers, I think. Because that one felt like it was kind of perfect for Ulf, just kind of the character that he is, kind of laid back, whatever. Vermithor, he needed somebody that got some anger inside. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that's
I
strong.
wouldn't even say anger. I would say maybe like aggression.
Yeah, Harris wasn't no angry, but I would like. I
heard Jaharis he'll roll up on you like with his dragon, like, do we have a problem?
Yeah,
aggression, not anger.
Okay,
exactly.
Because if we got a problem, I'm gonna come back.
Man, he said, I got a raven that said you was talking some trash. Would you like to say it right here right now? Hey, Vermithor, go ahead, say it. Go ahead, say it. I'm gonna have to charge you in a second. Go ahead, say it. Oh, nothing? Oh, okay. All right. Hey, my 7 kingdoms. All right, peaceful. Remember, peace.
We gonna have peace. Okay. Fast forward. We get Ulf flying around King's Landing. As he's flying around King's Landing, we get a Aegon, Loras, and wasn't it Ironrad? I think it was Ironrad.
Yeah, that was at the table. Yeah,
talking, and you hear the small folk, dragon. So Eric Aegon goes outside. He's like, "Oh,
amen."
Got action.
Get him mixed up.
Aegon.
Oh, sorry, Amen. Amen. Like, we got action. He hops on the horse.
Wait, real quick. Before so when they say dragon and when they turn around, that look that Laris and Ironclad give each other, they're like, oh, I think Iron Boy's like, you should have told him. I told you. Look now. I think they both thought that was sea smoke.
Yeah, I did. I thought it was, honestly.
Fact.
Until they like actually showed the dragon.
Facts. But it's a lot worse. They claim more than sea smoke, fam.
And hops on his horse and didn't know he was such an expert rider, but he rode the mess out of the horse. Horse was gone.
Open the gate.
Hey, yo. Say no, Diddy talk like that.
Hey, he said he rode it like a pro, baby.
He rode that horse like what? Good say.
And we get him basically going outside of King's Landing to pick up Vhagar, who's just on the side of the road, which I thought was very disrespectful. But okay. Kevin on stage tweeted,
safest road ever.
I'm sorry, what?
I said that's the most safest back road ever. Can you imagine you just trying to take a back road into the city? Vhagar, their Dodge cars. Like that back road is secure, boy. What are you talking about? That's probably smart. You know what I'm saying?
So Kevin on stage said the funniest thing. He said, "How they gonna leave Vhagar out on the side of the road like an old Buick?"
Cause she's too big. Okay.
She can't fit nowhere.
Too big to fit.
I actually can't wait to listen to his recap because recaps are kind of funny.
Absolutely.
And so he hops on Vhagar and he's following Silverwing. And then he's like, "Oh, Vhagar, let's go back. Let's turn around. Let's go." We don't understand what he sees at this point. And then when the camera zooms in, you see that it's 3 dragons and Rhaenyra, like, what?
Yeah, but Vhagar sees what he sees, and Vhagar still wanted to smoke.
Yeah, Vhagar didn't care.
Yeah, man, what are you doing?
Vhagar gave no answer. None. You know what? I have more F's to give than Vagar did because I got a whole jar of F's to give. Okay. All right.
I forget what comedian said on the about thing, but they were like Eamon turned Vagar like he ain't had no power steering.
Yeah, that's literally what it was. He was like, "Keep returning, come on." I was like, "Bro is struggling over there for real. It's like we're in the 1950s again."
That's how the episode ended. And one thing we did forget to talk about was back at the Erie.
Yep. I was about to say it. Okay, good.
Raina is leaving with the little babies, and soon as the door closes on the veil, she's like, "Side quest time." Apparently, nobody's paying attention to her. Yeah, she goes to the area where they saw the sheep that was burnt up, so we believe that she is on a hunt for her dragon.
Oh yeah, she's trying to claim that dragon.
Facts, but I'm upset they waited till the 8th episode. I feel like we already got a lot happening in that episode.
See, this is what I realized. See, this is where these dragon riders are failing. Okay, they be trying to get these big dragons. Like, nah, I ain't got time for that. Give me the egg, and when the egg hatch, let me bond with that dragon, because that dragon's not gonna kill me because it's a baby. It can do Paris fire, but you see, they had to be 6 of them, or no, it was 3 of them shooting multiple fireballs to kill the guy in Game of Thrones. So I could take a Dracarys or 2 from a little bitty dragon. Okay, this dragon ain't working out. I can kick it out the house and somebody else can have it. And then I can from the next one. But you can't do that with a Vagar or a Vermithor and all them. They're too big. I'm not finna risk my life like that.
That's why you're not a note person.
Years for it to get rideable. It takes 12 to 14 years.
I'm cool with that. I'll wait. What's the hurry?
They're in the middle of a war.
Oh no, I'm not talking about. It doesn't necessarily got to be wartime. I'm just saying, period.
Oh no, but it's wartime for them though. You can't. What do you mean? So if you were in that, so we're saying if you were in that situation, green, team black, you're saying you would wait on a hatchling.
Okay, so real life, you would have tried to claim Vermithor?
Oh no. Absolutely. In real life, I would get a hatchling. I mean, same thing with a dog. I'm gonna get a puppy before I get a dude at a shelter.
Right, that's my thought.
I'm sorry, people. I know shelter, I get shelters. But no, I'm gonna get a puppy because I want to be there for the baby. But in a wartime, damn right, I'm gonna go to a shelter and get the biggest, baddest one they got. You feel me? Come on, we gonna jerk hard.
That could kill you.
You're in a war. You're gonna die.
Dragon kills you. You die in the war.
I'm gonna say that for the next person. Go ahead, claim the dragon, bro. I got you.
Then I'm a Dracarys. You
want to be your dragon squire? I got you. I'm on the baby right now. I got you. You need some armor. You need me to wash the dragon down when you bring it back. Give it a nice little car wash in the garage, in the dragon garage. I got you. I won't make myself useful.
What's the opposite of Dracarys?
But I'm gonna be alive.
Just like Raina.
I'm gonna be alive.
Sir.
Another thing we learned is that Darren's dragon is ready to go.
Yeah, and he's 16 years old and he's finally ready to go. You want to wait on the hatchling? All right.
In wartime.
Yep.
There's some gambles that I will take. There's some that I won't.
All right, you take a 16-year investment. Who can see? Look, you're not even saying this like a guarantee. Like that the dragon that grown up with you can still eat you. You know that, right?
Very easily.
Right, but see, you have a better chance of bonding with it if it's little. Than if
you just sing it the lullaby that Damon would sing. Sing him the song. Y'all sing him the song. Touch his hand. Touch his head thing. Give him a hug. You fine. Brothers for life.
Bring him a goat.
Well, somebody should have told that first.
Throw it at him, they're gonna be best friends.
Well, somebody should have told that first dude. That. But in any event, or Sir Darkland. But in any event, anything else you guys want to say about this episode before we get out of here?
Yeah, let's talk about the next
goat. Because I feel like it was the best next on of all times. It had so much stuff in it.
I didn't watch the next one. I like to be surprised. The following week, I try to avoid trailers for
So
anything.
we're gonna talk about it. What city's on fire? I think I got theory. So we get a scene where Amen on Vagar looking across the to see a city on the coast that is burning, and then we see later in the trailer him flying to that city. A lot of people online are saying it's a Storm's End, but I don't think it's Storm's End because that's not in the Riverlands. I think this is Rhaenyra and Damon's plan because we do see Sea Smoke and Cyrax going to Harrenhal. So Damon and Rhaenyra are definitely gonna see each other. So I think their plan is to trick Aemon to go to one place and then be actually at another. They're gonna try to do the flip flop thing that was done to them. No, you know,
I don't know. I didn't watch it.
you said what, Xavier?
I didn't comment.
No comment.
No comment.
So I'm right.
Balls.
I gotta be close. I gotta be pretty much right. Okay, cool. All right, that's all I need.
Don't want to speculate because we're not in the spoiler section. I don't know if we're gonna have a spoiler. Are we gonna have a spoiler section?
No.
Are we
I
flights?
don't want spoilers.
No, but
Y'all
yes.
do spoilers by your dang selves.
All right, until next time. Make sure you guys take care of yourselves and each other, and may the force be with you.
And make sure that you always fight, praise the rightful queen and ruler of the Seven Kingdoms, Queen Rhaenyra. And have a great night.
Because this is the way.
Team Black.
Happy Hunger Games.